Okay, hi everyone. So this video will be talking and discussing about the multimedia technology and application, whereby this content is basically for the chapter number one for this subject. So first of all, I would like to introduce a bit about multimedia. What is all about the multimedia? So before we begin, let we start with the what are the outcomes for this particular lecture session. So by the end of this chapter, students should be able to identify the definition of multimedia system, its component, and its related technology. So basically, we will talk about this system right here, and this will be the keyword for the first. Second will be a bit about history, and then at the end of this class, basically, student might able to explain and elaborate what is happening about from the beginning to the current stage of multimedia alliance history. So the third one is talking about linear and non-linear multimedia, whereby we at the end of the day, student could distinguish between these two. And a student will be familiar with a wide variation of different type of multimedia viewing and authoring tools. And last but not least, classify the multimedia format basis on the files type. Okay, right. So a bit about the background of the multimedia. So what is the definition at the first point about the multimedia? So multimedia is a computer-based interactive communication process that incorporates text. Okay, right. This is the one. Let me change it to blue. So this is the first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, while this is fifth. Okay, right now we can see that the multimedia components is basically consists of 5 things: text, graphics, sound, animation, and videos. So then based on this particular these 5 elements, so we manipulate them and we use them and interact to between human, computer, or computer to human. So that what we call it interaction or communication. So communication is basically transmission of information. So information is basically talking about this from one person to another becomes knowledge. So meanwhile, let's say we have A over here, we have B over here. We want to transmit an information. So once the information reach to the B side, basically there will be a knowledge for the B instead of means the knowledge has been transformed A to B. So while the multimedia is powerful medium in communication, obviously there will be several keys in order to discuss about multimedia itself. Obviously beautiful, full of knowledge, creative, and resourceful. So speaking about the beautiful, I mean it's not about the beautiful for in nature, but somehow it could be reflected as the what do you call it interactive while the user browse it and use it and touch it and so on. So obviously full of knowledge, so many contents has been provided in that particular user interface, especially in multimedia apps. So, and then obviously should be creative enough to compete with other apps or other multimedia resources, and obviously many resourceful. Okay, so means full of knowledge over here. Right, a bit about history about of multimedia. So the first newspaper was considered as a mass communication medium, I think in the 19th century. Okay, so has been started. People start to distribute or sell the newspaper at the market, central market, whereby where the people are gathered and searching and buying the grocery and so on. So they wanted people to know about the what is happening before the World War I, approximately. Okay, in 1895, first wireless radio transmission at Pontecchio, Italy was introduced. 1901, radio wave is beamed across the Atlantic. I think that would be probably before the launch of Titanic ship if I'm not mistaken. So then the first television was introduced at the 20th century. Okay, so then afterwards we do have Pong, Atari, Apple, IBM, and PC revolution, whereby we I think in Malaysia that could be 80 something to 1995, if I'm not mistaken, because for my personal experience, so I did use the PC, I think 1994, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, all right, that would be a Windows desktop PC, right? So then the development of technology rapidly or increase rapidly. So we can see over there the involvement of user interface to make things become nicer and resourceful. So and the introduction of mouse and keyboard over here will help the interaction of human and computer became versatile. Okay, in 1990s, multimedia explosion via WWW and CD, interactive book and 3D initiative was started. I guess in this particular time, so people are started to seeking every single thing in digital mode. Okay, so then future direction technology converge education, entertainment, other appliance. So basically, we could see that the graph for the technology improvement is basically converge to that particular to some extent of exponential. Okay, thank you for watching the NMZH channel.